Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Home with me, Mrs. K. If you guys are new to my channel and today is the first time that you are watching, hello, it's lovely to have you here and I hope you do choose to stick around until the end of today's video. And if you guys are one of my usual returning viewers, thank you so much for again choosing to watch today's video with me. I have got a mini home bargains haul for you and I have also got a Poundland haul. So I thought because the home bargain stuff, I don't really have a lot. So I thought I would merge the two videos together just so I have a lot more items to be showing you guys today. I've made myself a lovely cup of hot chocolate today because it's quite bleak outside, I have to be honest. It's quite dark, it's quite miserable. It started to rain, so I thought I would get myself all cozy and show you guys what I picked up from the shops. I went to Home Bargains yesterday. I just really needed to go down there and get some laundry gel. That was it. And I didn't really get much else in Home Bargains. I got a few more little bits and pieces. And then I also went down to Poundland today. So yeah, I'm very excited to show you what I do have in my bags. Do you guys like my mug? I think you might have seen this mug before in one of my shopping hauls, but I don't know if I've actually had a drink in it yet. It's a Wizard of Oz mug, but isn't it adorable? I love it. I got it from Asda for just £3, I think a couple of months ago or just before Christmas, I might have got it. Also, as well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have cut my hair. I cut my hair really short. This is probably the shortest I have ever had my hair in my entire life. Those of you guys that have been with me since the very beginning will know that I have had really long hair. I'm basically like Rapunzel. My hair has always been really long. It's always kind of been just above my hip. So this is probably, yeah, the shortest I've ever had my hair. But for whatever reason, I had a shower the other day, got out of the shower, was kind of like drying my hair a little bit, and I thought, do you know what? I fancy a change. And I literally went to my top drawer, got a pair of scissors out, and I just looked in the mirror and I just went chop, and I decided to cut my own hair. I've always cut my own hair. I've never been to hairdressers. I don't like hairdressers because you tend to go in a hairdresser's, you tell them to trim your hair and before you know it, you've come out with your hair up here. So I just don't like to go to hairdressers. I always kind of like to do my own hair. I even cut Jessica's own hair. She's never been to the hairdressers either. But yeah, I decided to just give myself a little bit of a change. And I have to say, I do like it, but obviously I do miss my long hair because my long hair is my comfort blanket, as you guys will know. I quite often annoyingly play with my hair a lot in my videos, so hopefully now that there's nothing here, I won't be able to play. It is a little bit kind of crinkly at the moment because when I got out the shower, I did plait it, and honestly, you should have seen my hair yesterday. It was so pretty, like the curls were really lovely. But yeah, today it's just like a ball of frizz, but yeah. What do you guys think? Do you like it short? Do you think it kind of suits me? I'm not sure. It's taken a lot to get used to, I have to say. But yes, I think I will let it grow back out again because I just do miss my long hair. But yeah, I thought I would show you guys that. And also, before I get into my shopping bags, I want to show you something else because we have a really tiny new addition to our house. Well, we actually have three, which is just there. Yesterday, I went and bought myself a little fish. I'm going to show it to you. Come and have a look at my fish. I don't know where she is at the moment. She might be hiding. Oh, there she is. She's hiding around the back. But this is my new little pet fish. As you guys can see, I've kept it all neutral, so it blends in really nicely with the house. And I actually love how it just looks really nice with the house. Hello, where are you? There she is. So I have named her Sage. You guys know my favourite colour is sage green, so I just couldn't think of a better name than Sage for my little fish. And I will show you the other fish as well in maybe at the end of the video. They are Jessica's fish, which are in her bedroom. But yeah, this is the new addition. And she lives here in the living room. And I just think, yeah, she goes really nicely with the decor, doesn't she? So yeah, that is my little Sage. I thought I would show you guys the new pet. What I'm going to do is, because I think Home Bargains I have the least amount of stuff, I am just going to go through this bag with you guys first. So, my little nephew's birthday is coming up. I have quite a lot of nieces and nephews. I have like 8 nieces and nephews, and then I have one great nephew and one great niece, so there's quite a lot of them. But it's Oscar's birthday at the end of this month. He loves cars, he's obsessed with cars and stuff like that, but I thought, well, do you know what, this year he's probably going to get a load of cars off mum, dad and all of these other nans and whatnot. So I thought this year I am going to do him like a sensory bag. When he comes around here to play, his favourite place to go is in Jessica's bedroom, and his favourite thing is her sensory drawer. As soon as he comes here, he's in that bedroom pulling out the sensory drawer. She's got loads of like squishies and sensory toys, and he loves it. So I thought, great idea this year. That's what I'm going to do, and just get a load of sensory stuff and just pop them all into a bag for him. So yeah, these are actually new in. They have a lot of new sensory toys in Home Bargains. This was $2.99 for a pack of 5 squishy balls. So I know he's going to absolutely love these, because like I say, he loves playing with these in Jessica's bedroom. So you've got a pink one, orange one, blue one, green one, yellow one, and they've got all like different textures, which is really, really good. But yeah, I thought $2.99 wasn't too bad for those, so he's going to absolutely love them. Then I found these as well, which come in a variety of different colours. It's a Nickelodeon sensory ball, so it's kind of like rubbery, and then if you bang it, it also flashes as well, which I thought, oh, he's going to really, really love that. Only £1 for that one. Then I got him this one, which I know he is going to love, because when we went on holiday with him last year, we went to Haven, he bought one of these and he was carrying it around all day. These are new in as well. I've not seen these in before. Again, they come in a variety of different colours. But what I love is they're like little animal faces on. They're so cute. They had a tiger, they had a duck, they had a frog, they had a pig. So many different ones to choose from. But I thought I would get him the blue one. But I love how it has like little hands and feet and the little face. So cute. This was either £2 or £3. I think it might have been £3. So yeah, that is also going to go with that as well. I do have some other sensory bits, but they're actually from Poundland. So what I'm going to do is just carry on with the Home Bargain stuff. I then got myself these mascaras, which again I think are new in. I haven't seen them in before. Cheaply priced as well, just 99p each, and they are the W7 range, which is quite a good range as well. I got 2 different ones. So the pink one is for like an extra volume, so that is going to be for my eyes, so I'm going to give that a try. And then the blue one is a waterproof one, but oh, you're going to find this so weird. I put mascara in my hair, which I know some of you are going to think, oh my god. I mean, you guys know I'm weird anyway, I do weird things, but I'm starting to get really bad grey hairs, mainly here and there, and I'm quite skeptical to use hair dye, because obviously I have psoriasis. I always worry if I'm going to come up with like a reaction. I just panic basically. I don't like to try new stuff. So what I'm doing at the moment to cover my greys is I'm actually popping mascara in my hair, and I have to tell you, it works a treat. I've got it in today and it really covers them really, really good. So that's the reason why I got another one. So I'm going to use the blue one for my hair, and then this one will be used for my eyes. But yeah, if you've never tried hair mascara before in your hair to like cover up your grey bits, great guys, absolute great. There's a little hack for you there. I did get some washing stuff, because that is what I mainly went in there to get. I've completely run out nearly, and I've been really good lately, I have to say. I used to go in Home Bargains, and honestly, I used to come out with bags and bags and bags of stuff, and I'll be honest, I just didn't need it. But I used to just buy a ton of stuff, but now I'm really, really careful with my money, and I just make sure I don't buy anything now unless I've like really run out of it. So I did need to get some new laundry bits. Soap powder, Daz. I love Daz. I always use Daz, mainly because, like I've said, with my psoriasis, I have to be very careful with what I can use. I can't use Surf because it really kind of irritates it. So Daz is like my #1 go-to. I did want to get the big pink box of the Pink Blossom one, but oh my gosh, it's gone up to £7.50 a box. The last time I bought it, it was £5.50. And I was just like, oh my god, I can't warrant spending £7.50 on a box of soap powder. And the box wasn't even that big. I think you get like 30 or 40 washes from it. So it wasn't even that big for £7.50. So I've opted for the smaller box, which was only priced at £2.50, which I don't think is that bad for washing powder. And in all honesty, I don't really use powder that much. I'm more of a gel girl. I love to use the gel, just because I think it washes your clothes a lot better. They smell a lot better and they just look a lot fresher. But for me, I have to use soap powder on certain things. So towels, like my number one, do not ever use laundry gel or laundry softener on your towels, because it will completely ruin the fibres in your towels if you didn't know that already. So always try and stick to soap powder if you can for your towels. Also things like curtains and like blankets, that's really all I use the powder for. So I didn't really need a ginormous box, so that's why I thought I would opt for the smaller one for £2.50. And then I did get my gel. I love my gels so much. Like I've said before, I've said this every time I buy a gel, it says how many washes you get, which is 31, and honestly I would say that I do get double the amount, because I don't really fill up my cup to the very, very top, fill it halfway, so I always do get double the amount. I was going to get my usual pink blossom one, because that's my absolute favourite at the moment. It smells so lovely, guys, on my washing. But Mrs. Hinch has brought out this new scent, so I thought, okay, I would give this a try. I do like to always give the new scents a try. So I'm going to try this one. It is Orange Blossom, this one, which sounds quite nice, and Coastal Cypress. So it's kind of like a holiday vacation vibes edition. So yeah, I thought I would give this a try. I have smelled it, and I have to say it does smell really nice. It does smell really, I wouldn't say I'm getting the orange smell. It's more floral, but it does smell really nice. So I am excited to see how this smells on the washing once I do it. And I love Mrs. Hinch as well, so I always will give one of her new scents a try. I follow Mrs. Hinch on Instagram. She follows me as well. She's been following me for quite some time actually, and honestly, she is one of the nicest people as well. Like, she always messages me, like we chat very often. She'll, you know, comment on my posts and stuff as I do hers. I don't know if you guys, if I've ever told you, I think I have told you this before, I've actually met Mrs. Hinch in person. I've met her in person. Stood in a queue for 4 hours to meet her at a book signing last year, took Jess with me, and honestly, she is one of the nicest, down-to-earth people you could ever meet. And I think that's what I love about her more than anything, that even though she's got famous, you know, and she's got a lot of money, she's never changed. Like, she's never changed her personality, and she still very much appreciates like her followers and the people that made her, you know, who she is. And that's what I love about her. She's so lovely and down to earth. And it was honestly the most surrealist moment when I met her. I took Simon with me as well, and I was next. It was my turn. The other person had gone, and literally, no lie, guys, she's turned around and she's like pointed at me, and I thought, oh my god, what's she gonna say? She's like, Mrs. K, Mrs. K. I was like, oh my god, she actually remembers like who I am. She remembers my page, she remembers what I look like, which I thought was really, really lovely. So yeah, it was lovely. I sat down with her, had a chat for a couple of minutes, took some pictures, and like I say, she is just one of the loveliest people. And the first thing she said to me was, how are you, how are you, how are you doing, how are you okay? Because obviously she follows me and she's listened about my stories with the cancer and everything else. So I just loved that about her, that she sat down and took the time to ask how I was doing. But yeah, it was lovely to meet her. So yeah, I thought I'd give this new scent a try. I also got another box of the Dr. Beckman Glow White sheets. I love these so much. You get 4 sachets for just 99p, which is really, really cheap. I mainly use these on the kids' school shirts, or if I've got like any white bedding or curtains, it's really, really good for those. So yeah, I've got a pack of those. Jessica's sweets here, I think she's completely forgot she had that. I also got a pack of baked beans. I don't normally buy food in Home Bargains, but I bought these beans because they just kind of screamed at me really. They were quite cheap. I saw them on my way in. £1.99 for a pack of 4 big baked beans, which I thought was really good. And they're a brand name as well, which is HP. I didn't know, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know HP even did baked beans. I know they've done like ketchup and brown sauce, but I had no idea that they do baked beans. There is a funny story behind these baked beans. I'm going to tell you the main reason why I got them. So we do our weekly food shop. We used to do it in Tesco, but we've now switched to Morrison's because we're just finding it a lot cheaper. I'm quite good with money. Everyone says that I'm very good with money. I'm great with budgeting, and I can make a small amount of money go a long way. So I kind of take control of the shopping money. We do the shopping in Morrison's. Now, for a family of 4, we're spending between £60 and £70 for the whole week shop, and that's also including the kids' packed lunches for school. Now, I don't really like to take Simon into the shops with me, I'll be honest, same as I don't like taking the kids, because it's just extra money. When you bring other people with you, they get tempted, they shove shit in your trolley, And before you know it, you've spent another £20 you just didn't need to spend. However, Simon came with me, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, we had an argument in Morrison's. Well, I wouldn't say an argument, we had a disagreement and an argument. We had a disagreement in Morrison's. So I've gone in there, so I've got my meal plan, I've done my shopping list, and I've put a ton of meat in the trolley, you know, vegetables, potatoes, I've got fresh fish in there, okay? I've got mince, I've got chicken breasts, and I've also got meatballs. However, Simon has decided to go into the fridge aisle and pick up 2 ready meals, and I was a bit kind of confused, I'll be honest, because obviously I've done the meal plan for the week, I know what we're going to be eating, and I've got all of the food in the trolley. He's picked up these 2 ready meals. I said, what you got them for? Oh, I fancy it today, I don't really fancy doing anything. I said, well, why? I'm going to be cooking it, and I've got all of the stuff here, you're just spending money unnecessarily. No, I fancy it when I go in, I just fancy doing something quick, chuck it in the microwave. So I said, okay. So I've stupidly gone, how much are they? £4.50. I said to him, I must admit, I did sort of overshout it in the shop without realising. I went, £4.50 each, or for 2. You went, each? That's cheap. I went, cheap? £4.50 for a bloody ready meal. I said, that's not cheap. I said, £9. £9 for 2 ready meals. I said, is your bloody mind gone? £9. I said to him. I couldn't understand it, guys. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't understand it because, like I said, I had all of the food there. It was a shepherd's pie and bangers and mash. I said to him, go and get a packet of sausages for £1. I've got a bag of potatoes there for £1.50. I'll make you some bangers and mash today. If you can't bother to do it, I'll do it for you. And there's mince in here, and I've got potatoes. I can do a shepherd's pie for the week. I said, I can make 3 shepherd's pies for that and bangers and mash and probably have a bit of change left. He was like, oh, I just want them for my dinner. I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. So anyway, I've let that slide, right? We've gone round to the baked bean aisle. Do not get me started. Do not even get me started with Heinz specifically, okay? Because I had to get a bottle of ketchup the other day. Now, I had to get this because if you've got fussy eating kids like mine, they cannot eat their food without ketchup. And I've tried swapping it, they know the difference. So I've had to get the ketchup, £4.50. But I'm not going to go into that too much because I'm livid with Heinz, okay? Heinz, if you're watching this video, I don't like you right now because your stuff's too dear. It's fucking ketchup. I mean, £4.50, I couldn't believe it, £4.50. It's some tomatoes and a bit of vinegar and some celery. I could have made that at home. But anyway, I'll let that one go because, like I say, the kids needed it. We've gone to the baked beans. He's picked up some baked beans. Of course, he's gone for Heinz. Why? Branstons. Just get the Branstons. I can understand with certain things, like if you go and get Morrison's baked beans or Asda's baked beans, they don't taste great. They do taste shite, I'll be honest. But I'm like, why do you need Heinz? Just get the Branstons. They're like £1 cheaper. But no, he's a Heinz snob, is Simon. He's a Heinz snob. So he's picked up the cans. The small cans, the small ones. £1.65 each. £1.65 each. I said to him, Simon, come on. £1.65 each. Come on now. You're spending over £3 for 2 small cans of baked beans. Honestly, I could have killed him in Morrison's. I honestly could have killed him. I was like, you've spent 9, 10, 11, 12, over £12 here for 4 things, Simon. 4 things for over £12. There I am with my shopping. I've probably got about 10 things for my £12. Oh, honestly, I could have killed him in Morrison's. I really could have done. And I kid you not, it really peeved me off, the baked bean thing, because I just regret giving Heinz my money now. I'll be honest with you. I think Heinz just take the piss with their stuff. I think they've just bumped the prices up deliberately, knowing full well that people need certain foods. So yeah, I'm not happy with Heinz. So hence these baked beans. I saw them in there and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to grab them. I'm going to take them home, which I did. I came home, I'm not joking with you. I came home last night, all smug, loving it. I said, baked beans, I've got you some baked beans here. HP, the brand name, Simon HP. 4 great big cans. £1.99. I said to him, £1.99. Take that, I thought to myself. Yeah, it's well smug. I loved it. £1.99. 4 great big cans of baked beans. So yeah, I got those. Do you ever have like them weird arguments with your partner over the most stupidest shit? I mean, we were arguing over baked beans and a shepherd's pie, but honestly, I know that sounds bad, and it might sound bad. Oh, poor thing, poor Siren. She won't let him have a meal, or she won't let him have any baked beans, but flipping heck. It was just absolutely diabolical. It's just that, oh, I just begrudge it. I really begrudge it because I'm just like, oh my God, too much. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not alone on this. I'm sure there are plenty of supermarket arguments between partners over the price of stuff. Honestly, we do it all the time. I'm like, no, put that down. We're not having that. It's too dear. Wait till it's on offer. But you have to. I mean, all jokes aside, I said this too, we have to be really careful now because cost of living crisis is just an absolute flipping joke. It really is. But on the subject of expensive beans, here I am about to show you my Poundland haul with a load of shit for the house that I don't really need. But there we go. Oh my God. Right, I've got some more sensory bits for my nephew. This little tub of Play-Doh, which I thought was so adorable. £1.25p. You get 5 bits of Play-Doh in there, and then you also get 5 little cutters as well, which I thought was so good. And then you just get the little mini bags of Play-Doh in there. So again, that's going to go with the rest of these sensory bits. And when I am out, I'm going to try and get some other bits and pieces as well. I'm going to try and get some bubbles and things like that. I also got him this as well, which is just so cute. How cute are these little type cars? Do you remember these as a child? I think every single child on the planet must have had these at some point in their lifetime. I just thought, oh, that is so cute. £2, which I thought was really, really cheap. They had 3 different colours, pink, red and green. And not only that, it's not just a car for the kids to play with, but if you take the hood off, there is actually some Play-Doh inside for the kids as well. So I thought that was so adorable. I got this little hen, which was marked down to £1, but I thought, oh, this is so cute. It's only £1. I can pop this in my kitchen. I'm planning on putting him on top of the microwave, but I do need to name it. I'm one of these weird people. When I buy something, I have to name it. It's just a really weird thing that I have. Like if I buy rabbits or something, I have to give everything a name. So I need to give this a name. I don't really know what I want to call her, but she needs a name. Name suggestions down in the comments, and the best name I will pick for my new hen for the kitchen. I also got this jug as well. This is brand new in. I have to say, Poundland have some really nice new home bits in at the moment. If you haven't been down there, it's worth going down having a look. And I think they're cheaply priced as well. This was only £4, which I think for a glass jug is actually really, really cheap, because these would be a lot more expensive in IKEA. And then you've got the cork lid as well, and I thought this would be perfect to go in the fridge with some orange juice in for breakfast or milk. Also for the summertime as well, make a nice jug of lemonade with some cut up lemons in there. So that's that. I can hear Simon now. I can really hear him now. Why have you got that jug? We didn't need a jug for £1. We didn't need a hen either for £1. But we just won't tell him, guys. Let's just not tell him. I think it's best just not to say anything. Right. Jess was with me as well, so she grabbed a couple of bits for herself. She got herself a drawing pad of paper. That was only £1. She's really into her drawing at the moment. She's so good at it as well. She's really good at drawing. Also got herself a frisbee for when we go over to the park. Isn't it cute? It's a lovely little colour as well. They did have 3 colours with like different animals on, but she got the little pink kitty one, and this was £1.50. So I'm going to take that over to the park with her tomorrow. She also got these pens as well, actually, which apparently are a lot more expensive in TK Maxx. So they're artist like felt tip pens, and then you get all of the different colours inside. But yeah, apparently they're really expensive, these pens, if you get them in TK Maxx, but they were only £4 in Poundland. So apparently they're like over £10 if you get them in TK Maxx or Amazon, she was telling me. So yeah, £4 for those, so she can have those to do some drawing with later. I also got this pegboard as well. How cute is this? I love a pegboard, I really, really do, but sometimes they could be quite expensive. This one was only £4, and I thought, oh, this is so good. This is going to go so well in my new house when we get our new house, because I'm planning on doing like a rustic farmhouse theme. This is the one thing I'm so excited about. I can literally go in there and just do whatever I want to do, which is going to be so lovely. I can't wait to do it. So what I'm planning on doing is adding a very small amount of black to the house, just to give it that kind of rustic farm look. So I thought, oh, this would be great. I can stick this in the living room or the kitchen. You get the little letters as well on the back, and then you can kind of just put anything you want on there, really. But yeah, £4 I thought was really, really good. I got myself another chopping board as well. I love these. I've got a sage green one. This time I've gone for the white one. Price is just 80p each, because for me, I'm one of the people, I don't like to mix my chopping boards. It's never a good idea to mix the chopping boards either. You shouldn't really chop your meat where you chop your fruit or your veg, because obviously you can get the cross contamination and you can get quite poorly. Because even though you have cleaned this, there will always be some kind of residue still left, because it can just get in between like the little bits of plastic, and especially if you've got a wooden chopping board as well. So yeah, I never like to kind of mix the two. So the green one that we're using at the moment is for meat. So yeah, I got another one today, which is just going to be for fruit and vegetables. But yeah, 80p, isn't it good? Kids wanted some crisps each. We're going to watch a film together later. So we've got the giant Wotsits in the flaming hot and the prawn cocktail. These are my favourite. I love these. £1.50 each for those. I also got them a bottle of cherry Coke each. I think it's like £1 in there at the moment, which is quite cheap for Coke. I also got some new plants as well, which I'll be honest, I didn't really need them, but I loved them. They're so nice and they're so cheap. £2.50 for these guys. £2.50, can you believe it? I was really picking these up thinking, oh yeah, they're going to be about £4 or £5. But £2.50, I couldn't believe it, hence why I got 2 of them. Because I thought, 2 plants for £5? That is so flipping good. And don't you think they look a lot more expensive than £2.50? And they're a really good size. They're like not tiny. They're like a really, really good size. I'm not going to show these to Simon. I need to hide them. Because honestly, he's going to like come home and be like, why have you bought plants and a chicken, but I can't have baked beans? And I can kind of see his point. But yeah, I mean, let's just keep this our little secret. Okay, guys, let's keep this secret with me and let's just not tell him. I'm going to hide these bits somewhere. I might stick them under the bed. He never goes under the bed. So I might do that. I'm going to stick them under the bed. Right, the main reason I went into Poundland was for these brand new cushion covers, which I saw on Poundland's Instagram page. Oh my God, I fell in love with them so much, purely because they match the bedding in my bedroom. If you guys remember my bedding, I've got like the frilly scalloped edging in my bedroom, like my duvet, and now they do the cushion covers, and I thought, oh my God, I've got to get these, because I have got a ton of cushions on my couch that just don't have any covers, because I've been trying to find some covers, but I'm quite picky. So I saw these and I thought, oh my God, they are going to look so pretty. Look at those. Aren't they lovely? They were a bit pricey. Well, I think they're pricey for Poundland. They're £3 each, which I know that is a bit, do you think that's a bit pricey? I don't know. Do you think £3 each is a bit dear? I do think it is a bit dear, but like I say, I've been dying to get cushion covers like these for such a long time that I just had to get them. Were they £3? They were actually £3. Let's not tell Simon about these either. So I've got 2 white ones, which I'm planning on, oh sugar, I just ripped it, which I'm planning on putting on the sofa. Right, so that's the 2 white ones. And then they've also got them in beige. Oh, I know, I love it. Which are going to go on my bed, because obviously my bedding's white. So I thought, oh yeah, have a bit of contrast. Let's pop the beige onto the bedding. But aren't they lovely? I absolutely love those so much. They are going to look so lovely on the bed and everything. I am going to save them. So most of this stuff that I have kind of been buying, I am going to put away and save for our new house, just because I don't want to get it all ruined. But so yeah, that is everything that I needed to show you guys today from Homebargains and Poundland. I hope you've loved today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really loved showing you guys the bits and pieces as well today. I will see you in my next shopping haul video. Take care, guys. I love you all.